Some wanted to make a point, a political point, and they thought this was the best way to do it. But either way, it was almost indescribably damaging to do what they did. So, for example, in Seattle, you had nude men in body paint bicycling around during this parade. And it was all done in front of children. In fact, the Boy Scouts led the march, which is weird. Define boy. Now, is this new for Pride in Seattle? Nope. That's not new. There's been nudity for the longest time. The difference is this is nudity in front of kids at a time when the culture wars are focused exclusively on LGBT activists, radical educators, using a political lens to indoctrinate children through. There have been the conversations, the accusations of grooming, which for the most part I think are wrong. But that's the context in which this year, in Seattle and elsewhere, nude men and some nude women in this sort of body paint, except definitely did not cover up what you would want it to cover up, occurred. Number two, the other issue here is there's a larger spotlight on these events because of point number one, because of the culture wars. And so now, despite the fact that they've done this in the past, now more people are aware of it. Now, of course, at least when it comes to local media here in Seattle, there's no critical coverage. In fact, I haven't seen any network cover specifically the nude men on the bicycles. I haven't seen that. Because God forbid you criticize any aspect of Pride, you'll immediately be labeled a bigot. And media outlets don't want to do that. They were there. They saw what happened. Now, some of these bikes had signs attached and it said, challenge body shame, build self-esteem, and pride for everybody. Not everybody, but everybody. You know, you can change the whole body shaming issue while clothed. Lizzo does it, right? She's clothed when she does it. I don't think
in theory, yeah.
I don't think it's particularly effective, and I think actually it's counterproductive because it's causing people to shame her even more and her body. But at least she's doing it clothed. You don't go to work nude. I mean, I suppose if you're a stripper, I guess at some point you get nude, but you know my point. You don't just show up to the office nude because you want to challenge body shaming. You want to challenge people to body shame you? Okay. That's what you want. Now, later on, at some point at the Seattle Center fountain, there were a few naked adult men and women who were cooling off and rubbing the body paint off of their body. Also, a bunch of children around. And part of me also says to the parents, you know, they know what goes on at these Pride events for the most part. You made the choice to take your kid there. There's something wrong with that. Now, at one point, the street preacher, forget his name, he shows up to every single event always. And he always shows up with the intent, I think, of becoming a victim. And for that, I don't appreciate it. It's never justified to attack this guy as he almost always gets attacked, sometimes literally physically attacked. But he does show up with the intent of causing a problem. At one point, he is surrounded by, I'm pretty sure it was part of the kink community, because they started to just, well, bark at him. You done? Oh, no. No, put your leg down. So I'm assuming those are, I think, what is it, pup play or puppy play, something like that. We've done a topic on this. Like I don't understand it. I don't understand why you would want to act like a dog.
It.
Do you?
Well, it's, I mean, it's very simple. Yes.
I understand what it is. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
They act as if they are dogs or puppies, and then they, play. That's the part I don't understand. So they barked at the guy. And of course, at one point, some radical stole the street preacher's Bible and tore it up.
You can't do that to people. You can't do that. That's my property, and that's God's word.
Have fun doing this at a pride event when nobody wants you doing this. Hey,
you're full of hate. You are full of hate.
That's
stop right now.
And, you know, the preacher there is correct. It is full of hate. You tear up the Bible because you don't like that particular religion or what the religion that's represented by the Bible means to you. They would never do that to a Quran.